Oh yes, it's awesome. Hey guys, guess you just got into Smash Brothers. Not as that, as a playable character. Yes, it's me, cause I'm awesome. I breathe fire, I'm cooler than all of you combined. Weren't you already in Smash Brothers? No. No, well, I mean, yes, but this time there's a Pokemon trainer here. This time I'm gonna be balanced, I'm gonna be awesome, I'm gonna be better than everyone there. I'll kill the whole roster, I'll set them all on fire. Rosalina, Peach, and Samus think they're all so hot. I'll show them hot! I'll show them all. Isn't Greninja in there too? Excuse me? Yes, Greninja's in there too, and I don't believe he actually has, what is it, a higher base speed than you, so therefore he could outspeed you at any time of the week. Oh yeah? Well, what if I was Scarfed? He also carries the water shuriken, so therefore he could outspeed you regardless of that. Well, what if I had Solar Beam plus Power Herb? He would still outspeed you. What if I was a bulky nature? Yeah. Well, then he could just change his type using his protein ability, more than likely. You know what? I don't need you guys, cause I'm awesome, better than all of you, and I could set you on fire in a heartbeat. Go ahead, I could outspeed you too. I hate you all. You all deserve to burn in fire, especially you. Well, I'll burn you again some other time. Except, yeah, you die. Alright, see you guys.
Alright, here we go. A battle with Baqzack. I think that's how you pronounce that. I don't know. Either way, he says in Gorgeist. I'm going to set my tongue twister here. And I said to go for the obvious move right off the bat and go for the Ice Beam, which I'm going to go ahead and do here. And my obvious play worked out because I go ahead and take out his Gorgeist right off the bat, so that's quite nice for me. Not so great for him, but either way, now he's going to send in his Scissor. Now, I'm not going to leave into a Scissor. I don't know really what to switch into because I don't have a safe switch to anything really. I decided to send in my Breloom here while he goes and transforms into Mega Scissor. And I really can't do much of anything to it whatsoever, like I said. All I have is Mach Punch, and I don't have a good switch in, so I just pretty much leave it in here as far to die and at least do some damage to it. I guess something's better than nothing, I suppose, but I pretty much lost my Breloom. So now I'm going to send my Great Dragon. I haven't used this thing for a while. In fact, this thing is pretty much gimmick when I made it. It was completely gimmick when I made it. And looking at its moveset here, I know I forgot to give it a very important item for its moveset here. I wasn't sure what item to give, I forgot, I didn't look over its moveset beforehand. But what you'll find out once he sends in his Gliscor here, I'm going to go ahead and go for, went for Aqua Jet, expecting to switch, and, well, I should have given Extreme Speed, whatever, but I didn't do that, because I can't really do it and change it now, oh well. But I tried going for Dragon Rush, which is a gimmick move on it, and Dragon Rush, I normally team up with the Wide Lens, it usually makes a pretty good accuracy, like about 82.5 if I'm not mistaken, but I miss the Dragon Rush twice here, which is very, very bad for me, because the whole point I have this on here is to pretty much try to flinch while I outspeed and do some good damage with it with the Dragon Dance. But either way, it does not work out. He actually carries the Facade on his Gliscor, so I'm going to go ahead and go down. And now I'm going to send in my Tongue Twister here again. He's going to withdraw himself and send in his Scissor, probably expecting another Ice Beam, but I go for the Surf here, expecting him to switch. And it works out because his Scissors goes ahead and dies right there. So that's quite nice for me. And his Mega Scissors is no longer going to be a threat to anything. So now he says in Honchkrow. Now I know this thing's going to carry the Sucker Punch like almost every Honchkrow ever. So I'm going to send in my Blissey, or so you think, to take that Sucker Punch, which doesn't work. I go for Focus Blast here, but this isn't actually my normal Blissey. Of course, I'm not really sure what my game plan was here, because this is actually a Zoroark. And I pretty much fought it, at least it did some damage to the Honchkrow there. And it pretty much takes it down to a sliver of health. He pretty much almost killed himself there, actually, with that recoil damage. But either way, I've set in my Sensational here. No, he's probably going to expect me to attack. But instead I go for Swords Dance while he goes for Sucker Punch. I'm expecting him to expect me to go for another Swords Dance, so I'll go for Rock Slide here and kill off the Honchkrow. So, that worked out for me. I thought if he went for another Sucker Punch, I probably would have died. But oh well, he didn't do that. So now he's going to send in his own Gliscor here. Now I don't carry the Life Orb right now on this thing. Right now I have Expert Belt on it, so I don't take recoil damage. He's going to go for Earthquake on me, and that does less than half, so it's very nice. I'm going to go for Mega Horn here, because Mega Horn is going to do the most base damage overall, even more than, say, Rock Slide, because I think it's 180 divided by 2, which is 90 base power. But either way, he pulls off a crit, so he does kill off my Sensational in 2 hits. So I can't really sweep with that thing, which is unfortunate, but either way, I send my Greninja here to go ahead and just go for the Ice Beam while he protects. I guess he's just trying to scout me to see what kind of move I'm going to go for, and heal up some more damage. Not going to do much of anything. He doesn't have anything to switch in and take an Ice Beam at all, so he just leaves it in to pretty much fodder and die. So now he's going to go ahead and send his Porygon C, but unfortunately for him, he downloads the wrong driver and ups his attack instead of his special attack. Oh well, that's what you do. So you're going to go ahead and go for Waterfall or Surf, not Waterfall. Waterfall would be a terrible idea. Well, he goes for Tie Attack and pretty much takes me out. So, I notice he also carries the Shell Bell here, which kind of makes sense because you have a limit of, there's only 1 leftovers in the actual X and Y game unless you trade it from somebody else. So anyway, you're going to recover over here and almost back to full HP, but unfortunately for him, I have my Blissey here. Now my Blissey is I would normally Extremist, but of course the name changed it when I switched it. Oh well, what can you do? His only real hope is that he actually happens to freeze me. Doesn't happen. In fact, he has a better chance of freezing himself because he's Porygon Z. Anyway, I decided to go for another Calm Mind here, and on this turn I'm going to go ahead and go for the Ice Beam to go ahead and try and freeze him, but he switches out and sends in his Rose Raid instead, so it's a bad play for him. Right, the turn I finally attack, he actually switches out and gets his Rose Raid killed. Didn't matter if I went for my other move, because my other move is Flamethrower. Spoiler. So now he's going to send in his last Pokemon, which is going to be his Porygon Z, and he's going to download the wrong driver again. Man, this guy needs to learn how to use computers or something. And either way, I'm going to go ahead and just go for the Flamethrower here. And whoa, that thing's overheating. It's going to crash soon. Oh no, better watch out. Do you have a proper cooler on that thing? Either way, he's going to burn, he's going to take damage, and I think he's going to...
Sure, all the attention's always on Pokemon or Smash Brothers or some other stupid thing like that. Well, what about Neopets, huh? How come no one ever talks about Neopets? We just got bought out by Jumpstart. Shoiru Day was the other day, but no one ever talks about that. No. In fact, well, can you blame them? I mean, Neopets just released a new daily that allows you to get retired avatars that were retired over 10 years ago. Hey, no, I don't want to play Key Quest, you stupid little brother. I hate you so much. Wow, I was just going to calm you down and say, you know, are you okay? You know what? Screw you. Yeah, joke's on him anyway, because Neopets have such a short attention span that we could be happy again after just playing the same toy for 5 minutes.